Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Up front, lined up, it's first down. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Scanning the field. It's Ferrier. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the ball is picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to run it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly here. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Verrier. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And he'll set up to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving. And the running back takes the handoff, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Now the important point after attempt.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Miami 7, Auburn 0.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Tackle is made. And the fourth quarter. Good enough for first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening down another first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass this time. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The back's got it. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Verrier. Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down. We're going to throw it. And he pulls it in for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll use the ground game here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Verrier. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Canes are in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Third down coming up after that running play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught in the flat by the running back. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quick throw to the left side, and he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime.
29 Philly, 2-9 Tuna.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. He stays alive. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's 4. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Austin. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Look at this, he'll go deep again. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble now, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? Looking downfield, it's Verrier. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Getting set. Here's second down. He's going to hand this off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Canes looking to run some tempo here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Miami.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And he drops back in the gun. And this pass is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left side. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game.
Get set, bounce zone.
Looking to chuck it again. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. Now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Gives it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Miami 10, Auburn 0.
The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Ford. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Escapes the sack. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7.
Miami 10, Auburn 7.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Verrier. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. What do they create? Space and lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Canes look to keep this drive moving. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking downfield. It's Verrier. Running out of time in the pocket. Extending the play now. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to extend the play. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.